from your phone how to request service on a cat. Once you're logged in to the TFMS system, scroll down to My Cats. Click on the cat in question. We'll select Francis Test. And it first pops up with the cat's details, and you can see the information here, but it appears at first glance that you can't do anything further. You actually can. You have to click on the name of the cat again from within the details section here. And then a new page appears, and now this mimics what you would see from a browser. And you can see far more information about the cat. You can change things, select is not for showing, change breeding status. But what I'm doing this to show you is request service. So you would request service here. And from here you have the same options that you do from a browser. You can add or remove a cattery suffix. You can order an ancestral pedigree, which would be a pedigree of one of the ancestors behind your cat. That would be electronic only. You can order a certified 3 or 5 generation pedigree. You can request a report of the offspring of that cat, which we also call a progeny report. You can record or terminate a lease. You can request confirmation for an outstanding dam or sire or a lifetime achievement award. You can opt into the title discount registration program. You can transfer the ownership of this cat. You can transfer pedigree cat to a household pet. You can request information on litter mates of this cat, which would be considered a virtual pedigree. Or let's say none of the options there is what you're looking for. Maybe you want to change the color of a cat. Click on none of the above and then click next. And this is where you would type in a message to the executive office. Purple isn't really a color. Just doing this as a test, but you can type in your message. And again, anything, you can request service for anything when you select none of the above if it wasn't on the list. If you need to attach files for a particular reason, you could do that here. If you don't need to, you simply ignore that and click next. And now you can see my request has been submitted to the executive office, and I have a case number, which if I click on it, looks like it pulls up a phone number. So what I'm going to do is go next. I'm going to come back to my main menu, and there's my case detail. You can look at the history, so you can see at the executive office where it is at in progress, and you can scroll around through there. So again, from the main menu, different options here. You can also click on the little human icon in the upper right and get to those specific cases like we talked about. So the 3 lines on the upper left, that would be where you would go to access your list of cats, register a cat, things from the main menu on the home page. In the upper right, where the little icon of the person in the circle is, that's where you can get to user information. I'll talk about that in a separate video. But my cases is what I was showing you here. These are open cases I have. I could also look at closed cases if I had any. If you're awaiting payment on anything, it would show here as well.